Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ezekiel. I'm back. Let's just quickly. Alexa, top light off. Okay, so One Punch Man chapter 168 came out. I forgot to do one thing. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But we're gonna jump right into it. I'll put this up. Chapter 168 came out. This is like 70 pages long, something like that. So this is gonna be a long read. So I'll be right back in a second, and then we'll just jump right into it. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's jump into chapter 168. I also gave it time to load. We have Saitama and Goro's punch like right next to each other, and it's a color page. Chapter 168, Awakening of the Gods. So Goro comes in with a One Punch Man, with a Saitama punch, and punches Saitama across the face. Saitama uses the same portal to punch Goro across the face. Goro sends himself through the portal backwards, coming in for a kick against Saitama, and when Goro does the kick, Saitama just punches him. So we're getting blow for blow. And Goro goes through another portal, going in for another attack on Saitama, but when he does, Saitama is already gone. Saitama jumps up to one of the floating rocks and then launches himself off of it towards Goro at like Mach 7 and just fucking karate chops Goro. Now the Saitama is thinking, he's copying my moves on purpose. What's wrong? Oh, I think this is Goro saying this. Yeah, Goro is saying, he's copying my moves on purpose. What's wrong? You said you were gonna copy me when I'm serious and surpass me, didn't you? Go ahead and try. Isn't that the whole point of this? We can see just everything is being destroyed. Any of the remaining pieces of IO is now being destroyed or breaking apart. I don't get it. I'm countering him with just as much power, but the next attack hits even harder. I can't keep up. No. And Goro goes into a punch and it hits Saitama's stomach, and Saitama does a punch and just decks, like fucking decks Goro across, sending back. I'm getting left in the dust. And we're seeing a bar draft of like Goro slowly approaching what Saitama's level is, but then Saitama is just gaining more and more power. And we see his peak is going, like, the closer Goro gets to that power that Saitama is at, the farther Saitama's power just grows. So we will never see his peak. There's no way we'll ever see his peak of his power. During this, we're still getting clash and clash. At this rate, one of these punches is eventually going to kill me. Even now, Saitama was continuing to grow. His rate of growth, which had gone unnoticed by anyone since there was no one remotely on par with his strength, suddenly began to soar exponentially due to an upsurge of emotion like none he had ever experienced. And now the only one on the level to be able to observe Saitama's growth was getting completely left behind. Oh man, you blew my entire outfit off. Now I'm getting kind of cold. Damn you! And Goro goes for a punch and Saitama just blocks it. And then There was no longer anybody left to measure what level Saitama's strength had reached. So Goro was left in the dust. And fucking Saitama sneezes. Achoo! What the fuck? With this one sneeze, all the debris... Serious? Sneeze! With this one sneeze, you can see all the debris of Io just, like, form a wedge and is being pushed back. And then he hits Jupiter. And we can see Jupiter's core when all the rocks in that just get spread out. And Goro sees this and he's in so much shock. This is insane. What the hell is this monster? Being like that shouldn't be allowed to roam free on Earth. I guess the same goes for me. And they're looking across when they're flying through the space. Is that the sun? That's it. So I'm guessing Goro's aiming Saitama's towards the sun. If Saitama survives the atmosphere of the sun, awesome. After this point, where is his power? Where is the cap of his power? Found it. If it's in range of my vision, I can teleport there. I had some luck left after all. Oh, so Goro teleports Saitama to the sun. Adios. I did it. I finally did it. I made it back. Haha, I win. Wow, that move you got there is pretty nifty. Saitama is now behind Goro. The sun did nothing to to Saitama. I sent you flying in the opposite direction. I had a stomachache from the cold and was holding in it. But when I got surprised by that flash of light, a fart came out. Fucking Christ. He used a fart to project himself through space, which gave me the momentum to catch up. Fucking Saitama smashes Goro into the earth. Oh. This is right where we were before. Were you actually aiming for this place? Gah. What's wrong? Do it. Why aren't you killing me? Compared to people like you, with your quick costume changes, or King, I really hate the fact that I'm not cut out for this at all. Well, it's because I'm a hero. Not to mention, it was also the kid's final request that I stopped you without killing you. Final request. He's looking over at... and he's yelling, Taru! Hey, where are you going? The kid's over there. It's my fault. I was too close to you. It was. Fucking Goro's realizing that it's his fault that Taru, that's right. The ominous future, huh? You've been acting really weird ever since you fell down from the sky. Are you some weirdo? Didn't do something to you. Are you sure some weirdo didn't do something to you? They did. It's because my spirit was too weak. It's laughable. But I can't beat you. I can't become absolute evil. And then the hero that takes me down, since I'm not cut out to be a hero, could at least act like one. If you couldn't have just killed me with a smug look on your face, waving around your crazy idea or justice, I could have gone out like true evil. Now, the one I wanted to save first by changing the world because of me, you wanted to save him? You weren't just clinging to him for support? Clinging? Me? What would you know? And Saitama's fucking dread. You can see him, and he's still holding the core on of Genos. Is that what you're doing too? There's no way a person with the kind of power can keep in their right mind. What are you going to do now? I have a favor to ask. Copy. So you say you want me to copy your copycat martial arts. Watch your mouth. You should be able to copy my technique and surpass them even further. I'm going to pass on to you the most powerful ultimate technique of my fists as I envision it, which I haven't even managed to pull off myself, even after stealing God's power. You should be grateful. I don't really care, honestly. Is that how you ask a favor? What will that even accomplish now? Anyways, try it and find out. Fine, right. Guess I'll take whatever I can get then. Jumping straight into learning the ultimate secrets that's fitting for a guy like you. Now watch closely. If anyone can master the power of the gods without taking God's hand, it's you. Silence. I'm taking them back. So, hey, concentrate. The two of them were imagining their own inner universe. Particulars and anti-particulars. Particles and anti-particles. Generated in pairs by Guro's intense cosmic rays. As each subatomic particle began to move in opposite directions, they began to imitate each other's movements. With all the subatomic particles inside Saitama did this. Now, Saitama, get going and defeat it. Whoa! You of all people can do it. What you have got to defeat is that ominous future. And you can see Saitama just powers coming off of him, and fucking Goro turns into stone and shatters. Saitama began to travel backwards in time? Whoa, and Saitama can see the future around him. I can't believe this. Your martial arts are awesome, Garo. I am that ominous future, the disaster level god. So I just do this. So he's punching towards that ominous future of Goro right there and then. So he's picking a place to pop out. Normal playback. Have I finally become it? The symbol of fear that brings all heroes to despair. Absolute evil. Then out of nowhere, Saitama comes in and punches and thank. The punch. That abnormal powered up. That punch, abnormally powered up on a moon of Jupiter, went back in time and landed before it was thrown. Reversal of casualty. Absolute unavoidable. It took not one punch, but 0 punches to finish the battle. And Saitama comes out of nowhere and just punches fucking Goro just across. And it's Goro saying thank you because he must have realizes. Is that Sensei? Goro. Fucking bang, it's Goro, the hero hunter? Ugh, what just happened? My power, it's escaping somewheres. You can see Saitama's future self and his past self are being attracted to each other. Oh. Huh? What the? Huh? They both combine. Huh? What am I doing over here? I remember getting hit by Guro's burst move or whatever. Huh? Whoa! Ah! Fucking Saitama's fucking dick is hanging out and he's holding on the core of Genos. Sensei! Yes. I'm sorry, I just got carried away. Genos, you scared the crap out of me. You're actually alive? And that's the end of the chapter. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. The reason I kind of read through this quicker than usual, that should have taken a lot longer, is I have something to record with a friend in like 10, 15 minutes. So I have a limited time to go through this. And then I have work tomorrow night, so I'm probably not getting anything recorded Tuesday night. Probably not Wednesday either. They might call me in because my hours are weirdly written down, so it might be Tuesday, Wednesday night this week. But I wanted to get this covered before anything else. This did come out the night that I released the last chapter review. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Fucking, I don't know if Saitama has to remember some of it, of that future self, but I don't know how much. So I am very curious. So he traveled back in time to when Goro first showed up with the cosmic powers in front of the heroes. So this is right before all the heroes died because of the cosmic radiation. But it seems like Saitama doesn't have a full... He doesn't remember fully what he did. He remembers just parts, it seems. Okay, so... Definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm definitely curious how much we'll get, because we now know Saitama's power can grow infinitely. I wonder how much power he kept from that future, if not any, and I wonder how many memories he kept from that future. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I don't know what to say. This is fucking incredible. To know Saitama gained the ability to go backwards in time to the exact moment Goro would have killed everybody. I wonder how this is gonna look for everybody. Because if anything, I'm curious, because if they did just see that Saitama beating Goro right there, some people are gonna notice but not a lot of people. I'm guessing because there's no way he's going to rise to the rank so quickly. Because I'm hoping Blast or someone that can sense all this power also says something, because Saitama probably can't grow to. He probably is in A class now. I would guess after this moment he would be in A class, but the end of A class. That would be my guess. He would gain access into A class from this. That would be my guess. Is he goes to B class 1, he gets ranked up into the end of A class, and then he is there, and we'll see where he goes from here. But I'm guessing that's where we're going. He's going to get to A class, whatever the last A class is. The end of A class. That's where he'll be, I'm guessing. Because I don't see him gaining any more than that. Unless he gains to like a class like 30. I don't see him going up to front of A class with this. It would be incredible if he does, but I don't see him doing it. I don't see them doing that just because not everybody understands what just happened. If people did, then he probably would be a higher level, but I don't see him gaining that many levels. I am curious to see what comes of this, because he definitely thought Genos was dead, but I don't know if that's because his past self saw the core or what, or if that is his future. Like, he probably remembers some, I'm guessing not all, but some moments from it. Otherwise, yeah, 10 out of 10. Fucking Saitama left Goro in the dust. His power gained so much, Goro couldn't even strive to reach it at the end. The power to just sneeze and destroy Jupiter. The power to mimic Goro's power to travel backwards into time, to then strike out evil before it even starts. Which is incredible. Otherwise, I think that's where we're ending it. Like I said, I got to be somewhere in like 7 minutes, 8 minutes now, to record some puzzle game that is for 2 people, and it's me and my friend Z Dragon, and we are idiots. We are absolute idiots. So it's 2 idiots solving puzzles. We'll see how far we get. But after today, or a couple days, he won't be able to record for a month or 2 again, I believe. So we're trying to get at least one last thing in to record before then. Otherwise, hopefully this comes out tonight. If it doesn't come out Monday night, this will come out Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon, something like that. Otherwise, this was an amazing chapter. This was definitely a 10 out of 10. I don't even know where to theorize where we go from here. Like I said, I'm guessing after this, Saitama will get to the end of A class from this. I wonder what else comes from this. Also, I wonder what Genos would think when he sees a core of himself that is not himself. I'm very curious because there's a lot that can go here. Otherwise, I can't wait for the next chapter of One Punch Man. It'll be 169 next. Otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.